everybody. Welcome to another Inside UC Baseball podcast. I'm glad to be joined today by a new addition to the staff, Ian Macdonald.
Michael, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. And before we even get started, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for our program and everything that you continue to do in the way of marketing our program and building our brand.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So this is your first week here. Can you talk a little bit about what your position here at UC is going to be?
Sure. So my position here at the University of Charleston is a redshirt coordinator. Essentially, the purpose of my position is to oversee the athletic development and academic success of every player who's redshirting and in order to enhance the overall student-athlete experience here at the University of Charleston. And basically, the way the position is going to work throughout the year, the redshirt players will practice with the team as normal in the fall, the winter, and the spring. But throughout the season, because the redshirt players do not travel, I'll stay on campus with them so that when the team is on the road, we'll be able to work with the redshirt players one-on-one and in small groups. So the way it's always been, Michael, is that when the team is on the road, maybe they leave on a Friday and return home on a Sunday. Throughout that weekend, the redshirt players would not be able to practice because the staff is on the road. Yeah. So the creation of my position solves that problem in that I can stay back and work with them in small groups and make sure that they're continue to develop as players, and then making sure that they're taking care of their academics as well. So in addition to serving as a redshirt coordinator in the way of player development, I'm also going to be working with the pitching staff. And then during the summer, I'll be helping our recruiting coordinator, Anthony Zona, recruiting on the road, specifically probably in western Pennsylvania and northeast Ohio. And then last but not least, kind of as part of my position, I'll serve as the team's academic liaison with the Student Success Center here at the University of Charleston. And again, just kind of making sure that they're making the most of their student-athlete experience here at UC.
Okay. I think that's a really great, just your role is going to be a great addition to staff, because it's not just during the games and during practice, but the red shirts, they're going to have time to develop. So I think that's going to be a great addition.
Absolutely.
So we're all very excited to have you here. So how did you come across this opportunity?
Yeah, so I've been following Coach Wright on Twitter for about a year now. Okay. I've always been interested in what he's been putting out and how he's building the program here at the University of Charleston. And then this fall, I met Anthony Zona when I was out recruiting. I was on staff at Grove City College until I took the position here, and we saw each other a couple times over the course of the fall and winter, and we just really hit it off and almost formed a friendship. So when Anthony and I were down at the ABCA National Convention about 2 weeks ago, we met up, and I had the opportunity to meet Coach Wright in person. And then long story short, he reached out last Thursday and asked me if I'd be interested in the redshirt coordinator position. And he thought I'd be a good fit. So, we had a call on Thursday. He offered the position, prayed about it, talked with the family, and accepted the position on Friday. He packed up my belongings, and I moved to Charleston on Sunday. So it was a quick turnaround. Yeah. But working for Coach Wright was something I always wanted to do, and having this opportunity to do just that is a tremendous blessing. I'm really looking forward to just kind of growing in the position and helping the University of Charleston baseball in whichever way I can.
Definitely. So you kind of came across that, but why did you specifically accept this offer? I'm sure you had other offers, other programs. Why did you choose this one?
Sure. truthfully, I accepted this position because of the staff. I wanted to work under Coach Wright, having the opportunity to work under him for 2 years, while I pursue my MBA here was a tremendous opportunity. And just even beyond that, working with a young, innovative, data-driven coaching staff was just too good of an opportunity to turn down. Yeah. Coaching collegiately has always been a goal of mine, for as long as I can remember. I loved Grove City College. I worked with the great staff up there. But having the opportunity to advance and move on to the Division II level and join this caliber of staff was something that I really knew I needed and I wanted to do.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think just the staff and team in general, I think it's a very welcoming environment, I would say.
Absolutely.
So to be able to work with people that are going to help you out and just try to uplift you, I think it's definitely a great aspect of this program.
100%.
So you've been here, this is your first week. How's your first week going?
Yeah, man, the first week has flown by, but so far so good. Probably the biggest challenge is learning the names of all the players.
That's very true. Very true.
Learn where everything's at on campus. But, everyone's been so welcoming. It's been great that we've just jumped into practices right away. But, Charleston's already beginning to feel like home, and I absolutely love, working for this staff and getting to know the kids and the students on campus.
So to end things off, what do you hope to bring to the team, and what do you believe your position can evolve to into the future?
Sure. From a player development perspective, I think my background in pitching and previous experience at the collegiate level will definitely help our staff. Working alongside Coach Hoyer and Coach Zona, and also Coach Wright with the pitching staff, I think I'm going to bring something to the table there. From a recruiting standpoint, I have ties in Western PA. Central PA and Northeast Ohio, and I think as our brand grows, we're going to really begin recruiting those areas harder. So I'm going to be able to directly impact that side of our recruiting processes. And as far as the redshirt coordinator position, it's the first of its kind in college baseball.
Yeah.
So Coach Wright and I are looking forward to designing the position, tracking the results of what we're doing, and creating sustainable processes that we can be passed on to the next redshirt coordinator here at the University of Charleston.
I think that's another great thing about the program is just being more innovative. Like, just the addition of roles, I think, is really just going to make the UC baseball program go to another level.
100%.
So I want to thank you for joining me. It's been a good time. I also want to thank everybody listening. We appreciate all your support, and hopefully we'll see you next time on the next Inside UC Baseball podcast.